feel like this is when you have to check a microphone. You just have to
Yes.
talk.
Check, 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 check.
Nothing. Is the phone on? Oh, thank you.
Ooh.
Woo.
Cool. Good to go? Third time's the charm? All right.
Can you give the chord? Came in like a vision from the old west wind, like a bright new dream that I was stepping in. I saw your face and I knew it was a sign, and I still think about that moment all of the time. You know that I could never make this up. I'm not giving it up. I felt the fever and knew it was a sign. Oh, I'm gonna love you for a long time. And in the morning when I'm waking up, I swear that you're the first thing that I'm thinking of. I feel it in my body, know it in my mind. Oh, I'm gonna love you for a long time. I'm gonna love you for a long time. Ooh, I never knew it, yeah, you took me by surprise while I was getting lost so deep inside your diamond eyes. So many things that I still want to say, and if devotion is a river, then I'm floating away. And in the morning when you pick me up and all the world is quiet except the morning dove, I feel it in my body, know it in my mind. Oh, I'm gonna love you for a long time. I'm gonna love you for a long time. Oh, don't slow down now, come and break me down. Keep your hands in my hair, keep your mouth on my mouth. Don't slow this down, never let me go. Baby, don't you wanna see how far this thing can go? And in the morning when you wake me up, I know that forever could never be enough. I feel it in my body, know it in my mind. Oh, I'm gonna love you for a long time. I'm gonna love you for a long time. I'm gonna love you for a long time. For a long time. Ooh, I'm gonna love you for a long time.
Yeah.
Awesome. So that was Love You for a Long Time by Maggie Rogers. I feel bad making dancing for like ever.
I like it.
That's good. We're gonna do a song that I wrote next. This is one that I wrote for the Bluegrass Band. We recorded an EP here with Mon Hills last year. Actually, like a year and some change ago today. And the night we were in the studio is the night that we all got the scary email from WVU that said we wouldn't be coming back for 2 weeks, which turned into a year. But this is called Ropalosera, and we're gonna do it now.
All right.
Well, the butterflies fly in late September, here with the autumn and gone by winter, on their way to Mexico. leaves start changing and the world gets dimmer. The sun says goodnight early in November. Everything is letting go. And when the world starts to burn, it's nice to have a friend around to pour the tea. When I've forgotten how to dream, would you put the kettle on and sit with me? Well, the rain comes down and the puddles ripple, boots get wet and the water tickles, the feet walking to and fro. If you love me now, will you love me later? The feelings come and go like a vapor. Life was made for letting go. And when the world starts to burn, it's nice to have a friend around to pour the tea. When I've forgotten how to dream, would you put the kettle on and sit with me? Ropa-la-sura, black vein brown, you wander far. Nymphalidai, tell me that you'll always find your way back home. Well, the butterflies fly in late September, here with the autumn and gone by winter, on their way to Mexico. If you love me now, will you love me later? The feelings come and go like a vapor. Life was made for letting go. And when the world starts to burn, it's nice to have a friend around to pour the tea. When I've forgotten how to dream, would you put the kettle on and sit with me? Well, the butterflies fly in late September. So I wrote that song in December or January of last year, so like 2019, 2020. And when I wrote the chorus, I was thinking back to times in my life that have not been super fun. And the thing that got me through the most, more than like anything physical or tangible or like people saying the right things, was people who just kind of sat with me or would invite me over to their house and just let me be, let me feel everything that I needed to feel and be angry or sad or, you know, inappropriately funny, which is my go-to coping mechanism. And I just kind of wanted to put that into song form because I think that's something that's really special and rare and important for all of us to have. And then the pandemic happened and the world literally did start burning. Well, yeah, it literally did burn because of the fires in Australia. So, yeah, everything was bad. And so it kind of fit the time when we were able to release it in April. But yeah, I hope you guys all have friends to drink tea with and help you through things. We're going to do another song I wrote now, Wine and Laundry. This is going to be on my album that's coming out next month. This is another, I feel like everything's related to quarantine at this point, but this is like another quarantine song. I wrote this back in April or May of last year. I was just having a really hard time sleeping, like I think a lot of people probably were. And I was watching The Vampire Diaries, which was not the smartest choice because I was having nightmares about getting like murdered and all that fun, gory stuff. But I was really tired of like going to bed at like 4 or 5 a.m., waking up at 2 p.m. the next day. So I got my laundry out that had been unfolded for like a month, and I poured myself a glass of wine. West Virginia White Hill wine, by the way, which is the best kind of wine if you ask me, if you haven't tried it yet. But I was sitting there drinking my wine and folding my laundry, watching The Vampire Diaries, and I'm like, something about this feels poetic. So I wrote down in my notes app, pour a glass of wine and fold laundry, and then the next day I wrote this song. So we'll go ahead and play it now. Pour a glass of wine and fold the laundry. Take a breath and let your hands get dirty. Say a prayer and close your eyes. Know that God is on your side. Pour a glass of wine and fold the laundry. At night, when your breaths are slow and moving slow, you'll sleep with the peace of mind that comes from letting go. And if you can't let go, then I'll hold on. Yeah, if you can't let go, then I'll hold on to you. So put away your phone and do the dishes. Count your Thanksgivings instead of wishes. Say a prayer and close your eyes. Know that God is on your side. Put away your phone and do the dishes. At night, when your breaths are small and moving slow, you'll sleep with the peace of mind that comes from letting go. And if you can't let go, then I'll hold on. Yeah, if you can't let go, then I'll hold on to you. I'll hold on to you. Yeah, I'll hold on. That tagline, if you can't let go, then I'll hold on. As an anxious person, I get told to let go of things a lot, or, just let go and let God, which is great, my favorite phrase. And so that's kind of like what I like to hear from people when I'm freaking out or like having a hard time, so I thought I'd just put it in a song. Ophelia?
Yeah.
Okay, so I released my first single on Friday, which is crazy. It's been so much fun hearing people's reactions. I'm really thankful that people are enjoying it. This is a song I wrote when I was in a Shakespeare and music class my sophomore year of college. We were talking about Hamlet, and of course Ophelia is a character in Hamlet. And so this song is composed of Shakespeare lines and then adaptations of Shakespeare lines and then some stuff I put in of my own. And this is just kind of Ophelia's story told through my perspective of grief and my own personal life. Ophelia left us for the muddy waters, sleeps like death from underneath seas. Ophelia faded like a flower winter stole, setting on her like untimely frost. It came out of nowhere and left us cold, like a frost in the September morn. Winter falls and freezes every living thing. January comes with a heavy sigh. Ophelia, all of us must die like fading lights, each of us in our own time surprised. Ophelia, pain concealed behind the madness, marching toward the darkness as a bride. It came out of nowhere and left us cold, like a frost in the September morn. Winter falls and freezes every living thing. January comes with a heavy sigh. January comes with a heavy sigh. Ophelia, love changes not with hours or weeks. It carries us into a morning new. Ophelia, my God is not anybody's fool. He unmoved is making all things new. Ophelia, January comes with a heavy sigh.
Feels good to play it.
All right, so we have one more song for you here. I'm just gonna publicly thank you, Dan, for playing with me.
I'll publicly say you're welcome.
Like I said before, I think Dan plays and sings on like everything on my album, so you can hear him when that comes out, and he sings and plays on Ophelia as well. Also, if you haven't listened to Ophelia yet, you definitely should, and I'm not biased because it's not even about me. Mary Linscheid and Ryan Brandenburg did some killer instrumental breaks. Ryan plays banjo and Mary plays mandolin, and it's just my favorite part of the whole song, so you should go check it out. But purely for those reasons, it's not self-promotional at all.
2000.
So this last song is called Sidling Hill, and if you're from the Eastern Panhandle or around that area, then you are probably familiar. It's this place in, I think it's Maryland, where the highway cuts through the mountain. And growing up, my family was always traveling either to Morgantown or Parkersburg or Spencer, like to go see my grandparents or school trips or whatever. And I always knew that when we drove through the mountain, we were almost home, and that was kind of the landmark for that. So the end of my freshman year, I was kind of like, I was homesick freshman year, but then when I went back home for the summer, I started getting homesick from Morgantown and missing my friends there. So this song is just kind of about that, and I named it Mon Hill because that is my landmark for going whichever way I'm going in West Virginia. I'm driving down the interstate. I've got a lot of plans to make with you. I see the mountains round the bend. I know I'm coming to the end of the road that takes me home. I'm so lucky to have somebody who makes goodbye so hard. I'm so lucky to know the heartbreak of letting go. I'm so lucky that when I leave, a little piece of me will always be at home in West Virginia. I'm going back to work again. The uneasiness aches within, reminds me of life without you. I see your smile inside my mind. I feel your warmth every time you call me on the phone. I'm so lucky to have somebody who makes goodbye so hard. I'm so lucky to know the heartbreak of letting go. I'm so lucky that when I leave, a little piece of me will always be at home in West Virginia. Home in West Virginia. At home in West Virginia. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you to Mon Hills, to Sarah, Chris, Will, everybody else who's in the studio. I'm not going to name you all because I might forget somebody, but this was so much fun, so thanks for having us.